Hello, fellow travelers, sacredly inspired beings of love and light. I'm here with an energy medicine update and a reading for you. It's Tuesday, August 25th, 2020. And while I've been absent from doing YouTube energy medicine readings for a couple of weeks, I'm back. And I want to extend to you the gracious opportunity or suggestion to graciously offer yourself time away, time out, whatever you might be needing, knowing that there is great work that you're doing and that we're doing collectively. We're doing it consciously, unconsciously, and so very much energy shifts and changes and downloads, and we need to tend to our physical vessel like we've never done that before, more and more and more. Tend to our mental vessel, our emotional vessel, our physical vessel, and our spiritual essence. All of the beautiful essence of who you are is both getting an upgrade at this time and also being challenged. And whether these challenges might be past beliefs, old beliefs, or present situations that are arising due to the great upheaval and changes that we're experiencing on Earth, whether it be financial or physical or mental, emotional upheavals that we are experiencing due to the great changes that are going on our planet. They're all affecting our energy. So we're getting it from both sides. We're getting the glorious opportunity to shed and to release and to be complete and done with ideas and beliefs that don't serve us, that aren't helpful to who we are now. We're also receiving, and who we're growing into, we're also receiving just beautiful, powerful, potent upgrades of energy that I see it as raining down the energy of compassion and empathy and expansion and clarity and focus and our soul's messages to us, our soul's messages of you were born for this time, you have been readying yourself. So let's expand into this energy that is all around us. You can feel it coming from your own inner guidance system, the energy of like-minded souls, both present in physical bodies, and then also our spiritual helpers. You can feel it. You can feel this excitement of the new, of the possibilities. We can feel that. I know it. I see many of you experiencing that as well as myself, and we're also in the same way being pulled and stretched and challenged, and some of those challenges are necessarily are here to guide us to, are necessary, of course, and here to guide us to what we can't take with us into our future, into our tomorrows. So any limiting beliefs that have been always hindering you, the same ones we've been working on for many years, it's a completion now. It's a time for an ending, and so I chose some cards, and so this guides me to what I'm saying right now is guiding me to share with you the guardian of this reading, this energy, is the Mother Mary deck from Alana Fairchild, and this is Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth, Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth. And her message is along the lines of what I was just saying, but I'm going to make it a little more clear for you. We are in a, there is karma that is here, and there's oftentimes karma is this cause and effect. It's not punishment at all. It is simply things that have been experiences and conditions that have been put into motion many, many years ago, many lifetimes ago, and there's personal and collective karma right now that you can see, feel, maybe as the challenges, like, oh no, not this again, or here it is one more time. And it feels, this karma, her message is there's this karma and challenge, but she's here to help us through it. So the way what we have to understand is this isn't anything that we've done personally, but it's something that we've agreed to be a part of. And it is, you can look at it as the karma of being alive in a time when the world is going through the great changes in weather, in human rights and justice, with the body, the mind, the spirit of our planet, and all the beings on it is going through a huge change. And that's karmic. That is something we all said, well, after, hundreds, thousands of years of living this way on this planet, whether we were physically a part of it or not, it is our karma, because we're here now. And Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth is saying, yes, there is a rebirth happening for each and every one of us and all of us together. And the karma that has been created before, we personally have been here, she's here to help with that. So anytime you start to feel too heavy or too burdened, and that it's just too much for you to possibly find solution or answer, you know that that's the collective karma. That's the personal and collective karma that she is saying, I'm here to release you from it. And all you simply have to do is to say, please help me. Help me, Divine Mother. And in this case, it's the Divine Mother. Help me, the divine, help me to know that this is karma, and it is clearing. It is clearing. And that is the way you do your part. That's the change. That's the effect from the cause of you asking for help and giving it to the Great Mother. Then it shifts, the karma clears. And it's like she's offering, it's not like, she is definitely offering a blessing and an intervention. So for as many of us that can say that this resonates with you, and you can say, Divine Mother, I know this is, I need your help, and I know this is karmic. And to do this, it's necessary now, because we all could use this. There's so much collective karma. There's so much karmic influences happening, that with that simple prayer and knowing that the Divine Mother is intervening on our behalf right now, the Goddess Mother, the Mother Earth, the divine in feminine form. The one, what Alana says here, which I love, and it's an affirmation that I share with you. I am blessed with extraordinary grace and the divine intervention of the Holy Mother. I am blessed with extraordinary grace and the divine intervention of the Holy Mother. If there's anything you can pray to release and clear ourselves from karma right now, it's that. Yes. And the reading that I did, I used the Osho Zen Tarot, and the issue or the middle card is this, innocence. And it is a wise elder sitting quietly, sitting in joy and delight with the praying mantis on his finger, with beautiful flowering pink and purple flowers and the light, that white light around him. And he has the wisdom of the elder. And this is something that is very powerful message for us to help us today, tomorrow, the next several weeks through these upheavals and changes, and many of them are good. We are getting the opportunity to make these changes that before this time were not possible. And so that's why it feels like a struggle now, because I believe we might not have felt that it was possible before now, and we're still kind of stuck in that, oh, I can't do that, or that's never going to happen, or I've been visioning that for so long, but it's never happened. Why would it happen now? Because now is the time. There is enough of us visioning a brighter, more peaceful, more healthy future and present, that the shifting, that it's like it's the Mother Mary, the divine feminine, and the wise masculine elder has, by our, it's like they've granted us in a way. I mean, we've granted it ourselves, because there's enough of us coming from those places. That's what this message is, from this wise elder place and from the divine mother place. And oops, that's a different card. That's the divine mother place, that we know in our hearts, those of us who know in our hearts that this is a great time of rebirth and a time of destiny. It's like giving birth to a child. You grow the child, you have hopes and dreams, and you take care of yourself, and you do your very best to provide for that child, but then karma and destiny comes in, and the child is born and has its own soul, and it has its own path and its own journey. And life is kind of like that right now. It's that what we're giving birth to, that we've held hopes and dreams, is karma. It's karmic. It's like, oh no, we're giving birth to this new way of being, and it's coming through us, and it's going to happen no matter what. It's going to happen. And we would, in order to hold steady through this change, through these challenges, through these rebirths, we must remember the medicine of the elder and become that elder, and ask that elder to help us with the energy of innocence. It's like, oh, we've gotten to that point in our life where we're going to trust, we're going to continue imagining and visioning a world where everyone is treated with love and respect, where we have done wrongs, there are reparations, and where there is truly expansion of the heart, and the stopping of the warring and the starting of the possibility of the wisdom guiding us. So this man has been through so much, and he knows that there is no forward motion in continuing to fight and war and act like repressed adolescents. Instead, we are to act like the wise elder, and the wise elder holds such innocence, the innocence born of wisdom. That is the energy that's coming through right now. Where is that? Where can you find that in yourself? Where can you find the wisdom of the elder that has been through experiences? And this is also for your own personal, what you might be struggling with or challenged with right now. You have inside of you experience and wisdom, and you have a choice. What has happened is, much of it is karmic. But we pray for the intervention of the mother, the divine mother, and then we use our own inner wise elder to guide us forward. Yes, it'd be really sometimes satisfying to use our anger, use our rage, use it. But right now we have to remember the times when we did that and it hurt us, and say, I think I might try a different way. I think I might try the wise elder way. Knowing when to take action, knowing that you can build on your reserves, knowing that you have come so very far and lived through many challenges before, and you've come out of them in some way changed for the better. And remember that, and really own that experience, those experiences. That what's happening on the inside that's unconscious, but I don't know how this is unconscious, is change. Maybe the unconscious part is we tend to fly around on the outside of the change wheel. And this too speaks of karma. It's like the wheel of fortune, the wheel of where it's like round and round and round. The same thing happens over and over again until we go into the center and we find our place in the center, and we take the balancing of understanding through our wisdom that life is full of the dark and the light is in both. The darkness contains the light, and the light contains the darkness, and that's because in the middle of this is the yin yang. And yes, we understand that there's a time to act and a time to go within, and we just stay in the middle of this great encircling energy of change. And we need to remember that, to get ourselves into the middle. It is our duty, our obligation to our own sanity to stay centered and grounded in the middle of this chaos. And what's happening outwardly that we're conscious of is this. That's what it feels like. We're jumping off of, we're leaping. And whatever you might be considering for yourself, maybe you're considering a change that you've been wanting to make for so very long, or a new beginning, a rebirth, which is what the energy of this reading is saying. It's saying, yep, there's rebirth, there is new beginnings, or we can keep doing the same thing over and over again, and of course not getting any different result, but staying on the wheel of karma, constant karma, the wheel that goes on and on and on, and you kind of know where that's heading. So instead, jump, trust, leap, and what you're going to find is the pink heart energy is going to greet you. Those things that you've wanted to do and have put off, do them. The vision that you've always held, keep holding it and take one step towards it. The urgings of your heart, your soul, to whatever that may be, take steps, and it's exhilarating. It's exhilarating. And then like a resolution card for all of this that's going on. And again, it's like that. It's the karmic energy of you're simply ready. It's time. Destiny has opened, and each time you jump, each time you take a leap, you are connecting with your destiny. And this card is ripeness. So the fruit is just falling from the tree, and it's time to enjoy the fruit. So this is also a very powerful message right now. It's one prayer, one hope, one moment of trust, one leap of faith, one wish, affirmation has built up over time and has allowed the fruit to be ready for you to enjoy it. So there's nothing to wait for any longer. It's time. It's time to enjoy what there is to enjoy around you. Life, whatever gives you pleasure, whatever gives you hope and joy, go for that. Do it. Don't wait. That's the change. That guides you, and it's like that energy of joy. It feels to me that the energy of joy is present to break the chains of karma. The energy of grace is present to break the chains of karma, and miracles are happening as more and more of us break the chains of karma and enjoy our lives and enjoy the moments and enjoy whatever gives us pleasure. And the outcome, the resolution, again, is the source card. Well-worn card, source. It's where we return to over and over anytime we want to give birth to something, anytime we want to rest, anytime we want to. It's like it's the place of creation, and it's fiery, and it's full of light. So this, it's not the darkness and the yin of creation. This is the yang, where we go to be replenished. And the meditation that I did before this, you might want to check out, was about calling our energy back to us. Because one of the things that I see happening for myself and for others is so many distractions and so many places to put your focus and say, how can I help here? Oh my gosh, I don't know. How can I do this? Where can I do that? And while yes, we're expanding our minds and our hearts, we're still human beings with a need, both physically and spiritually, mentally and emotionally, to have our environments be have a time of rest, a time of detachment, a time of replenishment. So I want us to take time now to replenish and rest. And you can look at rest as replenishing. And I just feel like there's this sickness being spread across our land, besides the virus. But the sickness would be our too much our energy is too much out there, spread thin, and we don't even realize it. And so calling your energy back, resting in the essence, that essence of creation, the juiciness, the the possibilities, and that's the answer right now to having our wisdom guide us, to having our ability to take the leap of faith and know we're landing and we took the right leap, that this leap of faith that we took is catching us, it's supporting us and uplifting us. And in order to be able to make these choices and take this action, we need to replenish with the energy of the cosmos, the energy of our of pleasure, the energy of pleasure, the energy of joy, the energy of love, what you love, passion. So there you go. Replenish in the energy of the sun, in the energy of the light, in the energy. Allow the Divine Mother to intervene on our behalf, on your behalf, to clear the karma so that you can really feel the wisdom of your soul coming on board and guiding you. And enjoy wherever in your life you've done good. Wherever in your life where it feels juicy and full and creative, and savor that. Savor the moments of beauty. And so for myself, I have done that over the last couple weeks while I've been tending to some personal things. I've also been savoring the now, the moments now, the in between the challenges. And what that gives to me is a power that I know is generated from inside of myself, and that will fuel me forward. And I wish that for you, to be generated by the power of taking time to savor the moments and to savor what you love and what's joyful. That's how we change the world. That's the secret. We enjoy, we savor, we let our passion be fueling us instead of shaming us. We allow our heart's desires and our soul's wantings to come forth, and knowing that any negative, heavy karma around that, around the worth, that you're worthy of having a life that is abundant and healthy and beautiful and exciting. Though any worthiness around that is just dissipates. The unworthiness is dissipating. All the beliefs that we can't have what we want, what our soul wants, what our heart wants. All of those are dissipating, and we're being guided to trust in our hearts, trust in the direction that we know is fulfilling for us and for those that we love. And that changes the world. Yep. Living in our passion. Okay, so I think that's it. The energy, wow, it's kind of all over the place, but I hope you got something from this. And yes, I did really want to say one more thing, is really really trusting your intuition, your instinct, your knowing right now. That, I guess that's the whole point of this, is to trust this part of you that is wise. Trust it and take action on that. And ask. I ask all the time. I ask my wisdom, my guidance. What's the right thing for me to do here? And to then take action or no action, depending on what you hear. There you go. And we can't go wrong when we do that. And more of us who do that, it is truly living forth that energy that we're all being gifted with, of a new earth, of a evolution of humanity. Step 1, trust your intuition. Replenish. Step 2, replenish. Step 3, watch where your energy goes. Call your energy back. There you go. It's all happening. You got it. You got everything you need. All right. Contact me if you'd like a personal reading. I use energy medicine. I use astrology. I use mediumship. I use the tools to connect with your soul and to help guide you through decisions, through challenges, through your rebirth, new birth, creative expression, and healing. I'm here for you. Have a beautiful and blessed week, and I'll hear from some of you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.